For Group C action as Guinea and Angola take to the floor in AfroBasket 2025. A little bit earlier, it was Libya who struggled against South Sudan with a statement win 52-115 as South Sudan bounced back from their opening loss to the Guinea City National. And when we have a look at the standings, it powers South Sudan to the top of Group C. Angola and Guinea, well, they still have to play their fixture, and Libya goes to the bottom with those 2 points. Hashtag AfroBasket if you want to join the conversation, because this competition is starting to heat up. I did say the temperature here in the south coast of Angola may be a little bit cold, but the temperature on the floor is red hot. The hosts have made their trip from Luanda, and they, after a win against Libya, will be looking to continue their form in the tournament. And they certainly did put on a show with their first performance. And Angola, well, in front of their home crowd, the most successful team in the history of the AfroBasket with their 11 championships. They will certainly be looking to build on that. Someone who knows a thing or two about winning championships. She has 2 African titles of her own, Ifi Ibekwe. This is a big one. This is a marquee matchup.
Oh, it's a big one as we see the fans on their feet just cheering on the home team Angola as they get ready to take on Guinea.
Well, we talked about Angola. You see the fans starting to fill up this pavilion, which is, well, regardless, 3,500 capacity. I'm sure we might see some more fans fill up the stands because they are anticipating a great performance from their national team. But Guinea and the City National, Bruno Fernando in their shot after their great opening performance, a surprise, the first surprise of the AfroBasket in 2025. They able to pick up a win, 88-80 on the back of some magnificent three-point shooting and a standout performance from their man Alpha Jallo. They will be looking to replicate that for sure. But here we have a look as Boom Jr. makes his way out, and in the building is the Angolan President of Federation, João Muniz de Silva, as well as the Minister of Sport, Louis Falcao, VIPs in abundance to take in some of this wonderful AfroBasket action.
Yeah, Guinea brings momentum and confidence, taking that lead over South Sudan. They brought the energy. It was sharp shooting on that three-point line, so they're definitely going to keep that consistency in this game today.
Mamadi Diakite, well, he spearheaded the offense with 15 points in the first quarter, perfect from the field. The 28-year-old who certainly knows a lot of success for Guinea, having picked up an NCAA championship in his career and an NBA championship with the Milwaukee Bucks. At the head, making the decisions, is Serbian, 59-year-old Serbian, Nedeljko Aseric. And, well, he's made a statement with his opening win in the tournament. The house is about to come down as the home team takes to the floor. Eduardo Francisco, the first player out on the floor for Angola. Salton Miguel and Gerson Lukeni, the shooting guard. Well, he added some offense, 6 points. Every single player on the scoreboard in the opening game. A lot of talk about Childe Lundau, young point guard, defensive spearhead, his ability to steal the ball, facilitate playmaking, alongside Bruno Fernando out of Maryland, who's drafted 19th in the second round, 34th overall to the Philadelphia 76ers. He makes a return after playing for Angola in the FIBA World Cup, and alongside Tavares at Real Madrid, this team held by Josep Canals Claros, they will have a job to do. But first, time for the national anthems.
national anthem of Angola.
Atmosphere is electric here in the province of Namib. Mosamech is the venue for this scintillating Group C clash. Two teams that have opened up their campaigns well. They match up well on paper, and even if you look at them physically, their front court depth and their scoring, just from a visual perspective, looks the same.
Yeah, I mean, just from the visual, they look like they're equal, all of them, all 12 of them, but just the chills that I've got hearing the national anthem from both Guinea and Angola, and the energy is rocking in this building. It's going to be a good game. Lock in and tune in.
Angola have qualified for 21 editions of this AfroBasket. They have won 11 times, 4 silver, 2 bronze. The referees in charge of this one, Wael Mustafa out of Egypt, Amir Taboubi from Tunisia, and Grant Todi from the USA. They'll have a lot of pressure on them, without a doubt. And have a look now at Guinea's starting five. Suleiman Boom at the point guard position was outstanding alongside Kaba. Alpha Jallo, probably one of the standout performances on day one. Usman Drame and Mamadi Diakite start out in that front court. Drame adding some size on the interior, and the chosen starter here for Coach Aseric. The Serbian 59-year-old Australian professional coach, a former player, is the head of ALM UFO in the French Pro League, and has coached in the Austrian Bundesliga. Now across here, the head of the Guinea and Silly Nacional. For Angola, Children Dow, it's Bruno Fernando, Kevin Kokila, Milton Valente, Raz Machachi. Those are the starters for Coach Canals. Francisco Miguel Gonçalves, Fernando Gaku, and Gilson Bango will come in off the bench to add some size and presence for Josep Pep Canals, a Spanish professional coach with experience in Europe, Asia, South America. So I've been in 15 finals with different teams and on different countries as a head coach, trying to carry that success here for the host country. Just as much pressure on him.
Yeah, Angola is competing on home soil, hosting AfroBasket for the 4th time, and stand as the continent's most decorated team with 11 titles. So that's a lot of expectation right now, but they have the fans on their feet behind them, ready to go as this game is underway.
Since the 1989 AfroBasket, Angola has only lost 1 home game, and that came in Basketball World Cup qualifiers when they fell to Cote d'Ivoire 57-56, and that was in Benguela. It's a packed house here in Angola, and we have VIP seating as we get ready for one of the marquee matchups, the top clashes, the pressure on both teams. It almost has all the intensity of a final, a group game, and a possible direct path to the quarterfinal. A step closer to that. That's what is at stake. The flawless record as well.
Solamente jugamos doctor y pova. Doctor y pova. En defensa, estamos secos de aquí de ellos no comienzan con diálogo porque eso no va a ser físico. Entonces este gallo primero que nos reciba. Después, salto inicial. Estamos aquí. Gilson, tienes que tocarla ya. Vamos a...
46 points in the paint. That's what Angola were able to put up against Libya. 45 bench points as well. They shot the ball at 30% from the three-point line. A little bit of a different story it was for Guinea, and what they really did well was shoot the lights out of the basketball. 14 of 28 from the three-point line. That was the standout stat in the way that they went about constructing a win against South Sudan. But that first quarter, when they came out in the way that they were able to pull ahead by 9 points, that's pretty much was the difference in the way that they picked up a win.
Yeah, we're going to see Guinea try to do that and get after it the first couple minutes of this game, as that's the flow that they want. They want to get up and down the court to start the flow of their offense. And Angola, just a strong, dominant team. They're usually a team that can shoot three-pointers, but this team is inside the paint. So definitely going to see them get the ball inside and maybe play some inside-outside game to get their rhythm and get their flow going.
Head-to-head, it's 3-1 in favor of Angola. Guinea picking up the last win in the qualifiers in Libya, and that 66-65 win will still be on the minds of the Angolans. Guinea will have that win in the bank. None of that matters though, because this is the continental stage. This is the competition where it matters. And now we have our marquee matchup. Ball is tapped back and controlled. Kaba. Immediate pressure. Dundao all the way up on Boom. That's one of the matchups to keep an eye on, the way that both of these point guards move. Dundao, excellent defender. High ball pressure from Angola on the first possession. Shot clock winds down, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So first blood to the hosts.
I think it's just so loud that Guinea could not hear the even shot clock go off, but they need to be aware of the time, as that was aggressive defense with the first defensive possession for Angola.
Noted for his physical style of coaching on the defensive end. Some counter pressure here from the Silly Nacional. To down. Or pull up off the top of the key. Crowd right in behind it and willing in the shot from Dundao. Pitches it across to Valente. Now first touch for Bango. And foul is called on the floor. Diakite drawn into the matchup. And Bango does some good work.
But we see here the ball going inside in Angola, which is a key to the game for them, is to play inside out and be aggressive on that block.
Shots for first look at the baseline out of bounds. Noise in the arena. Wow. Almost deafening decibel level. Starting to pick up at Valente. The drop off pass. Mashachi Valente hops in short. Back into his hands. Joseph Bango. Diakite's pass is tipped by Dundao into free flow. Drop off! Valente drops in the dunk.
Oh, way to start as the fans are on their seat cheering for their home team off of that basket.
Open up with the dunk. Opening up with strong defensive play. Diakite catches Kaba. Kaba driving. Trying to counter on the cut. Seku. Silla driving on in. very consistent performance, but you see the work from Dow is lightning fast feet, and here the drop off is perfect for the finish by Valente. Sekusila, 31 minutes for his 12-point start. He was a key defining factor in Guinea's win over South Sudan. This gave them extra scoring and presence inside the paint when they needed it. Nova Southeastern and the Tosin Tigers, where he plays college basketball. Now, Dow, we're all knotted up at 2 apiece. Baseline drive from Valente, flop off into Bango's part. Contact call. No continuation, looks like. Oh, there is continuation on that, so it gives Gilson Bango first opportunity at the line, listed at 208, the 26-year-old. Standout performance in the qualifying tournament. 14.5 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 1.7 assists.
He's just a big body frame that can just be planted in the paint area as he moves very well without the ball.
Gets one of the 2. Boom. Being absolutely pressured by Dow. Drummond. Idea was right, but that goes right out of bounds. Down. Speeds by Kaba. Valente. Almost steals it away there. Does Silla another drive in. Valente with the right hand. 2 more points.
Just a strong move to the basket, and here you see a defensive play. And just taking their moment.
Well, Bruno Fernando saves that one, and then a break in play. Call from the officials. Now we wait. It is Guinea basketball. A lot of things happening here on the floor. Conversation between referee and coach. Coach Asevich wanting some clarification on the call. We resume the action. Promise shot is picked up by Diakite. Pitch back out. Kaba lines up a 3 and knocks it down to quiet the crowd.
Oh, we know that they can light it up on that 3-point line, being 14 for 28 in their first game, shooting the 3-ball very well.
And there is the counter on the score, the drive-in, and Valente, wow, he's got the red-hot hand.
He has 6 points already. He has no fear to attack the basket and go up strong against this Guinea team.
Boom. Outside. Diakite trying to finesse the layup. That one just falls short. Now Valente again. Footwork was go! On the follow, Bango, wow, misses that one.
Oh, this is a very intense game on both ends of the floor. As you just see the athleticism right here. Valente misses it. Bango tries to get the dunk, but he's fouled, and he goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Very aggressive, crashing the glass. You can already see that that's going to be an area where there will be war inside the paint.
Yeah.
And the substitution sees Alpha make his way into the game as Sela heads to the bench.
Yeah, we talked about Angola getting the ball inside, as that's the way they fundamentally play basketball, especially with this Angolan team. But they get the ball inside, or regardless if that's passing it, attacking, cutting, they really, really thrive off of that. So we'll definitely see more of that. And as they've been playing well for the first 4 minutes and 30 seconds of this first quarter.
Well, traditionally, Angola built around three-point shooting during their peak period when they compiled the title, struggle for front court depth. They have front court depth in abundance. Here is the drive, short. Bongo cleans to down. The palm of Justin Bongo called for the offensive foul as Diakite bundles to the ground. Anticipating the contact well, and offensive foul called. Different kind of start now. Out of bounds. And a 5-second call that was. Ball switched back. Valente with the go-to scorer for Angola. Into Bruno Fernando. First touch. Diakite and Fernando. Now the contest inside. Clean. It's hard work off the boards, on the boards, inside there.
Yeah, even though they didn't get a made basket, but the willpower to continue to grab offensive rebounds off of offensive rebounds is just shows the strength of Angola.
Even balls falling out of bounds, being chased down. Boom, loses the handle temporarily, is able to control. Zame. Diakites. Wow, there's a lot of high pressure there. Mashashi. Premier de Agosto, the 23-year-old out there, putting some pressure on Jallo. Expect closely contested game, and we've been treated to one right now. Usman Drame. Diakite up on the shot. Jallo happy to control. Working the pick and roll with Drame. Attacks hard. Sent back by Bongo. Angola. They're on the move. Fernando! Wow, great footwork to get inside. That Euro, superb.
Oh, that defense possession converted to an offensive layup for him, and it's just amazing to see that.
Diakite! Oh my! That block by Fernando takes away the highlight. That is bravery from Bruno Fernando. Picks up the foul. Saw the baseline open up, and well, you see he had cruel intentions getting up there, but Fernando times it perfectly. The great defense again on one end allows Angola to get up the other side, and there's the Euro from Fernando. Finesse finish from the big man. First quarter points of 16 points for Mamadi Diakite. Was red hot, helped spark his team to a win. Four years at University of Virginia. Gets the second. Valente will be given a little bit of a breather. 6 points. In comes Gonçalves, Lucchini. Down. Francisco. He'll turn in, try to hook shot. That is well guarded. Jallo He's had a calming influence here on the City National. Pass into space as boom goes up.
Now you just want to see a better offensive possession for Guinea as they're trying to get something in that rhythm, but that was a too fast of a three-point shot.
Long rebound sees Angola put up possession. Good down! Right.
You want to see Jallo get into his rhythm as he had 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists in his first game. So hopefully he shakes something up in this first quarter.
That was definitely part of the scouting report was Jallo. There's Diakite, tosses it right into the hands of Lucchini. Back it is. Gonçalves fires off the three. Fernando. Congo. Sharp work by Drame to knock that ball out of his hands.
Yeah, I mean, Angola hadn't really hit a basket as they went out to the three-point line and shooting shots. Maybe they could settle down and go inside as they did for the first minutes of the game.
Looking to go with that high-low action, and Drame established for just a second against Francisco. They forced into the foul, third team foul. As this game has got a physicality and an intensity about it on the floor.
Yeah, you see the bigs just battling on both ends of the floor as we will see the entirety of this game.
Without a doubt, there's the pass to Boom. Diakite from the corner. Strong on the shot. Three-point line has been tough going. Both teams, range finders off here.
We definitely know Guinea can get it going on that three-point line, but Angola's doing a tremendous job to rattle them off the line.
33% to the top percent of Guinea. There's Lucchini. His shot battles off again. What a different start this has been for the Silly Nacional. To Boom. Boom! Drops in the three ball. First three-pointer for him. First lead of the game for Guinea.
Yeah, that's a good start on that three-point line for Guinea, as we know they can really, truly light it up on that line.
Just the second field goal for Guinea here. Fernando on the turn. Now it's Lucchini on the drive. Fernando will try three of his own. Boom. Ahead to Jallo on the drive. Sent right back. And I believe there is a goaltending call.
We'll definitely count that basket. Jallo has 4 points. And he's, chipping away, getting that momentum. As we see here, just definitely goaltending.
Whether it was interference or whether it was the block off the ball, 2 points are added, and now it's a 3-point lead. And Bruno Fernando, he is very active inside the paint on the defensive end. First bit of a breather for him. Silvio Souza, he comes in. Kokila as well. They have some real depth on the bench, both of these teams. Kevin Kokila. Chance to go to work. Drop it in. Superb work inside the paint from Silvio Souza.
And that's what Angola needs to do. Go back to the rhythm that they did in the first few minutes of the game, where they got the ball inside the paint. You see Sosa passing it to his teammate and laying the ball up, and Kokila is at the free throw line.
The pass, superb. The finish, just as good. And some front court dominance.
You don't need to fix something that's broken, so get the ball in the paint, and that's exactly where Angola is most dominant at. Let them play inside and out and get that flow running.
Kevin Kokila, 12 points, 19 minutes off the bench against Libya. Here's the drive and the dunk. And that is Alpha Jallo at his best.
Oh yeah, he makes it look too easy as he's revving that up slowly and surely. Definitely need to know where he's at on the floor at all times.
Well, he's pushed up to 6 points, and to see how masterful he is at finding scoring on the floor. Drive from Miguel. It's Miguel finishing on the inside. Back at 1 point. Now Fagello will have to fire the three, and he does. 3 more points. Fagello up to 9.
He makes it look too easy. Anywhere on the floor, he can score on the 3, diving, dunks, and he just makes it look easy as he is one of the go-to players for Guinea in this game, in this tournament on his team.
The AS Monaco standout is Selton. Miguel lays that one up with the right and finishes.
Oh, that's a great move and patience from Miguel as he leads with 4 points.
Back and forth we go. Jallo, step back. Jallo off the front iron. It's pitched ahead now. Kokila. Gaku thought about it. Selton. Miguel ball is sent back. Jallo. Well, that is Diakite picking up the block. Picking up the foul. See the work. Gets up off the floor. And the contact call on the ground there for Miguel.
Now Diakite, he's just a tall, lean post player, and he's going to the line to shoot 2 as they are in the bonus.
Two-way ability of Mamadi Diakite in full view, showcased on that play, the shot block, the awareness to pick up the ball, and then forcing Miguel into the foul. Now the hard job of holding his nerve. Substitution again. Out goes Diakite. Kaba in. Final 10 seconds of this first quarter. Lukeni will look to see if they can level it up. Gaku try to fire off the 3. Gaku beats the buzzer, takes the 3 ball in, ties it all up. And we are all square here in the mid, as nothing can separate these two teams. Abubakar Gaku, first shot, first make, nothing but net. We're all tied up. Well, the home fans, they get behind the home team. It's been a fascinating first quarter, and Africa basketball in full flow. It's 18 points apiece at the end of 1. Thought that these two teams would be well matched up. Let's look at those stats.
Well, you see the stats right here. 40% from the 2 from Guinea and 58 from Angola. 38% from the 3-point line from Guinea and just 1 for 7 for Angola. But still, they found a way to make it neck and neck as they just made that 3-point shot.
That 3-pointer, their first make in that first quarter. And well, it was so needed. Let's have a look at the best plays in that first quarter. It started off with Children Dow and the dish up there, and Valente, well, superb scoring.
Yeah, you just see here, he's running the floor, dishing the ball off to his teammate Valente as he dunks the ball hard. And you see him here attacking the basket with no fear, with confidence, as he leads the way for his team with 6 points.
Milton Valente showing us how great he is going downhill. It was Kaba who sparked the Silly Nacional from the 3-point line with that first make, and after that, with the introduction of Jallo, well, they started to find flight. Bruno Fernando, both ends of the floor, his athleticism on full display. You see the work there from Usman Drame, and boom, picked his moments and found his touch from the 3-point line. Another great display of defense from Fernando. That was a goal, 2 points to Jallo, who leads the way courtside 1891. That's the app. Scan the QR code and stay up to date with the live streams, extended highlights across the FIBA world. The Asia Cup preliminaries to Eurobasket, and of course, AfroBasket 2025. What an exciting first quarter that was. Selton Miguel, he's back on the floor. Lukeni, Ukila, Gaku, and, well, Silvio Sousa.
So far, teams are doing what they do best, with Angola with 14 points in the paint.
The pass to Sosa, who, well, attacking inside, more points in the paint. You talked about the 14. They're looking to add to that.
If they continue to do that, they will continue to chip off the way and lead in this game.
University of Kansas for 3 years before getting to Chattanooga. And he was the MVP of the 2016 Under-18 Championship, where Angola picked up a gold medal, teammates alongside Bruno Fernando, 2 guys who love representing their country. Back now on the big stage, Sousa, well, Sousa misses both. Important to make that three-pointer. It felt like it might have carried some momentum here into the second quarter for Angola, and Gaku held his nerve to make that shot. Dupia for Guinea. Jean Keita is in. Diallo creates some space and try to pull up from the top with the key. Oh! Wrestled back by Sekou Silla. Sousa trying to turn baseline hard forward battle with Keita, who touches that away. They are so well matched up at all areas on the floor. See the work there from Dejan Keita. Now it's Gaku to try his luck. Out to Selton Miguel. Miguel. Gaku will try from the other elbow. Strong on the shot. Dumbia races it up the floor. Jallo goes behind the back to drop a pass to Silla. Beautiful play.
Oh, what a beautiful dish that you just saw. Silla has 4 points, but it started with Jallo attacking the basket. He brings and draws that energy and the defenders to him to dish it off to his team.
Long-range three there for Miguel. Rattles out to Jack Keita as well to control the rebound. Defensive boards, so important here. Jallo into full stride, try to find a way to make that runner go a bit strong on it. Call has changed, stays with Guinea. Trying to work the actions. We are in some trouble. Silla finds the wide open shooter. No, there he is, going to work against Silla. And
just trying to get those offensive rebounds to get another possession on offense for Guinea.
Willing it in from anywhere on the floor. Miguel, quick change of direction. Surveying the perimeter. Gonsalves drives on in, goes right hand. Offhand, doesn't matter, gets the finish there. Lukeni, first 2 points. Now Jallo quickly up the other side, and before the defense could even blink, Alpha Jallo back up quickly.
That's the rhythm that they want to get back into. If you're not going to get back on defense, they're definitely going to take the lead. As you see here, Jallo going up strong, creating that contact and getting the foul so he can go to the free throw line.
Second time in 2025 that Jallo is named to the All-Pro A, the L&B first team. Plays for AS Monaco in France. You just see that form has translated right into what we've seen in the first 2 games here for Guinea and the Silly National. The ball is in his hands and he's done a lot with it.
He's already has 9 points. He's such an experienced veteran, very poised player that knows how to silence the crowd and also get the energy of his team going. He already has 10 points in today's game so far.
First player into double digits is Alpha Jallo. 1 point lead. Lukeni. Celton Miguel tried to the hop step. Keita picks up that ball now. Jallo back to Keita. Miscommunication. Kaba wanted it up top. Keita, well, threw it right into his chest and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's just the excitement that they've seen on that fast break, what an easy layup would do.
We're trying to bring the highlight play, keep the crowd out of it, and one way to do that is just get the score.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Allow around the arena as Silly National, they've been able to keep this 1 point lead. Was a nice start for Angola. But I think the presence of Alpha Jallo for the Guinea has helped settle them on the offensive end.
Yeah, Guinea knows how important this game is. They're playing against the host team and they're bringing their energy every single possession, so they're not backing down.
Gonçalves drives and his runner is good again. Went right hand, this time goes left hand, showcasing all of the offensive bag.
That's just a great move from Gonçalves as he has 4 points.
Boom. Finds Silla. And that baseline cut is so timeless. Finds the seams of space and he finishes again.
Yeah, the Guinea does so well to get behind the defense of Angola because those are two opportunities on that back end for opportunities on offense for them.
Celton Miguel's runner from the free throw line pulls in. Wow.
The way that Angola is playing, they're trading buckets back and forth. This is a high-intensity game we are watching.
There is another lead for Angola. Boom! Drops in the 3 ball. Second one for him from the 3-point line.
Oh, he has 6 points. And the last game, 14 out of 28 3-point shots made against the win against South Sudan.
Celton Miguel saw it from the elbow. Going hard to the ground, there is a call now. Referee's hand goes up. Now, whether it's because of the contact that happened or whether they call it travel, they keep us in suspense. But it is ultimately contact call as Troy Limpa Chow, the Mott man, brings some of the local flavor. Never a dull moment when he is courtside.
Never a dull moment. It's just like he's the entertainment that we see because the fans love him and cheering him on more than the team. So we love to see that the fans and everybody around this arena into this game.
Well, after that foul call, a couple of substitutions happening here. Bongo in. Still we wait. Play is finally ready to go live. Boom, ended down, matched up once again. Silla travels right there in front of Gaku.
And that's the defensive structure Angola just put on towards Guinea to get that turnover as they take out the ball.
More changes, Diakite in, so is Usman Drame. A defensive change here. Looks like they've gone back into their zone. Gaku on the drive. Gaku's runner just tickles on the top of that 10. And off it comes. Silla picks up the dribble. Pressured. Jallo sees Diakite. He'll step back for 3. Dundao. Sousa, different matchup now against Drame. Sousa turns, goes left. There's Diakite who gets a piece of that. Giallo on the break, and there is contact called. It's difficult to stop him coming downhill.
Yeah, it's definitely, especially when he has the ball in his hand and he takes his time, does the Euro step, can hang in the air, get the bump, and get the foul. I mean, that's just body control. But it started off with defense. You saw Guinea in that 2-3 zone because Angola likes to put the ball in the paint, but if you're in a 2-3 zone, it gives them one-and-done opportunities. They're in a position to box out, and that was the flow of the offense that we just saw, and that's why Giallo is going to shoot 2 free throws.
Gives them a chance to try and get out in transition just a second quicker. Giallo has got to, you have a sense that he's got to touch the ball almost every time down for the Guinea team, because he's able to both facilitate and score and make some really great decisions with ball in hand.
I definitely agree with you. Even if it's a shot is the second pass that have gone from him, the fact that it went through him gives them a flow. So we'll see what Angola does on this offensive possession.
Drops in both, now the largest lead of the game for Guinea. Bruno Fernando back on the floor. Out it goes to Dundao. Tap the hit again. Concerted effort to try and push out on the break. Dundao with those razor quick hands. Gets a touch, but it goes out of bounds. Super sharp with the speed inside there. Dundao. Drame and Giallo. Find some space. Giallo, wow! That is just great offense.
I mean, when you can go downhill, stop and pop in a position, I mean, you really can't stop that, and that's why Giallo has 14 points.
Angola, bit of pressure here in front of their home fans. 6-point lead now. Need a score on this one. Vango in some trouble. Drame. That's just great individual defense. Forces multiple turns and is able to pick up the steal. And now the pass. Silla can't hold it. And here you look. Dundao. Call stays the same. Timeout is called on the floor. Well, it was a lot of contention around the ball going right out of bounds. It was ruled Guinea basketball. Well, on that timeout, chance here for Angola and Coach Canals just to have a chat with his team.
Mientras estamos preocupados en ataque, no estamos a defender también tampoco, ¿eh? Decimos que en Pau, Gilson vas a ficar abaixo, Bruno va a ficar aquí, tenemos Luquene y Abu. No baixas. Lo que tenemos es tentar que a bola llegue aquí no medio de Bruno. Él então tiene 2 jogadores, mas há 2 jogadores para que ele veja o passe.
Fantastic scoring from that man, Alpha Giallo. And he is the pinnacle point of this Silly Nacional offense. Seeing him go to work, a matchup problem he's been, well, 2 games in here, and not too many defenses seem to have an answer for what he's able to produce, a true triple-level scorer.
Yeah, he has 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, and just to piggyback off what you said, it's like no one can rush him out of his pace. He plays his pace. He doesn't feel rushed. He doesn't do what he the most, basically. So he plays his game, and that's exactly why he's leading Guinea the way he has been in these 2 games.
So a double foul is called on that situation out there. It's going to be the 15th foul now for Angola. And with 4 minutes left, you can expect that Guinea will be extra aggressive attacking with the ball in hand. Drame. It's Fernando on it. Giallo calls for the clear up. Giallo dances by Fernando. Wow. Able to draw the foul. And you see multiple defenders come up in front of him, and still Giallo finds a way inside the paint.
He definitely knows how to read the defense, and just look at the footwork of his defenders to know which way to go as he attacks the basket and knows how to use his body to get the refs to call the foul. And we've seen it time and time again in this tournament already so far.
Bruno Fernando picks up his 2nd foul. Sends Guinea to the line again. They've been there 10 times already. Feature of the way that they've shot the ball. They punish you for any free opportunities they get.
This is one team that is really, really key on that. If you make a mistake, they know how to capitalize off of your mistakes.
Giallo now 6 of 7 from the free throw line. They go 10 of 12. Well, he continues to just compile the points. Dilson Bango, 8-point lead. Gonçalves' shot is cleaned up and one back by Bruno Fernando. Turns quickly, goes left and right. Gaku. Still, they can't find their range. Boom.
That was just even though Angola didn't make the basket, that was just a good offensive play. They played inside and out. They got the offensive rebound, and you can see here there's 1 for 3.
Line goes, and there's the miss. Silla. They really have struggled from that 3-point line. 1 of 13. But 8%.
Yeah, but on that possession, Guinea was not in a zone, and that's why they were able to go inside out and even be able to shoot that 3-point shot. As you see here, the foul from Jaquete. But just the way that Angola can play differently when Guinea is not in a zone, is more freely, and that's what we've seen in the first couple minutes of the first quarter.
Well, this is almost live and die by the 3 right now because of the 12 missed shots from the 3-point line. Drive in! And a different option as Valente comes back in and drops in 2 points.
And it was just an easy straight line to the basket, and we see Valente driving to the basket, being strong and going up. And again, Guinea is not in their zone defense. That was man-to-man defense, and it seems like Angola does best when they are played man-to-man.
It allows Valente, who was off the floor for a while. He was the red-hot scorer for Angola before went to the bench. He leads the scoring for them. That's his 8th point. He's got a chance to go to 9 and pick up that 3-point play, and does so. And he's started to get the crowd back in it, which is what will help with the momentum for Angola. So before that happens, a timeout called here on the floor. And it is going to be Coach Nejalko Osiric and Guinea with their 5-point lead.
It's the same play. He's coming across and he's attacking baseline.
Hey, guys, I'm not hey, we control inside very well. We have problem with drive from the wings. He's strong in the front of here. And foul before. We don't have any more foul. Okay? Hey, in offense, calm down. You here with the ball. Alpha here. Shek, you here. 1 here and 1 here. Mamadi.
Tienes que recibir. Diablo no puede recibir.
Valente, superb scoring on the inside. You see his ability to attack the paint, finish right hand, left hand. And he's also proved a handful for the Guinean defense. Struggles from the three-point line is what has headlined Angola's performance. But when you look at the 11 of 19, 57%, by the 4 of 6, and the 9 points from Milton Valente, maybe time to just re-strategize for Angola.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get them going as he is the one attacking the basket and trying to create something from Angola. He's the reason why you can hear Angola cheering now, just off of what he's done on that last attack to the basket.
Chiakite. Been down to the ground. There's a call on the contact, and offensive foul is picked up. That makes it a little bit interesting. First foul for Boom, but that's the 15th foul. And a chance to bring it back within a single possession here. So the hold there from now the push-off.
But you see Guinea again back in that zone defense as they understand that Angola has to prove that three-point line for them in this game.
The shot inside drops, and maybe a different strategy here than Kokila. Knocks down that shot.
To break the zone play, you have to get a man in the key to break down the zone. That's exactly what we saw Kokila do on that two-point basket.
They find space right at the top. We're back within 3. Here's Chiakite. Silla shorts the 3 ball. Fernando cleans up on the opposite end. It's pushed ahead again. Dropped in. Well, it's Valente where the ball is tapped off. And try to almost dunk it back in. The intention was there. It rattles all the way out. And I think we're going to get a review here. No basket is the clear call from the floor. Gives a chance for a substitution.
We like to see the momentum Angola is playing now after they came out of that timeout. They have a pep in their step. They're playing some defense. They're attacking the basket. So hopefully they break down the Guinea defense by sending someone in that middle, in the middle of the paint.
Dumbia, meanwhile, he's on the floor now. Silla rested. Boom. Finds Dumbia. Strong shot, skying very high. And picking up the board there, Bango. Dundao. Valente. Whistle on the play, so that is going to be first foul for Kande, who's in. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Angola, who reined in this 8-point lead. Bruno Fernando.
Both teams are in the bonus, so that means anytime either team makes a foul, they will go to the free throw line, as it's 2 for 8 from the free throw for Angola.
They have struggled from free throw line, struggled from the 3-point line. Fernando finds that one. Single possession, 2 points. Boom. Hesitates. Drop off. Kande. Stolen back. There's some sharp work by Boom. Calls for calm. Boom driving the layup. Well, 3 defenders around him. Now it is Fernando to Dundao. Pass back! Thundered in by Bruno Fernando. Sledgehammer jam. And that brings the crowd right back into it. Angola tie this one up at 32 apiece.
Just a great ball movement from Angola and the bang out dunk that Angola and the crowd has been waiting for as Fernando just bangs it in. And the crowd is on their feet cheering loud and proud.
Well, he's excited by it, so is the crowd here in Namib. And he brings a break in the play with Well, 70 seconds left in this first half.
Be ready over there for a press break. I want you bring the ball over. Okay, Alpha? You bring the ball over. Okay? Hey, listen. Hey, you. Set the screen for Mamadi. Mamadi, go here. Okay? And you come, go on. If they switch, straight, you play 1-1. Okay? Hey, coach, it's the opposing team. Okay?
Hometown fans get behind the home team. I think it's a big part of the reason they've only lost one game ever on their home floor. And you can see how it helps get the players back into it. Bruno Fernando got them back.
No, it's not only that you're playing against the 5 players on the court, but you're also playing against the arena as the Angolan fans are up on their feet.
Well, we're all tied up at 32 apiece. Alpha Jallo and the Silly Nacional, they're looking for a way to break this rhythm. Ball goes behind the pack and stolen. Poor pass from Diallo. Valente. Fernando brings the break in play. Now the pass to Bruno Fernando. Extra pass! Wow. Valente misses on the finish and out of bounds it goes. It's Giacchite. Can't hold. You see the frustration on Fernando. Made the extra pass to Valente, who blew the dunk, but they keep the possession. See the pass in, and then, well, not too many times you'll see a dunk blown close range. Just couldn't get it in.
That's the second time where the ball went in and out for Angola, but still they are taking the ball out on the baseline.
Angola basketball in the hands of Valente. Tundao. And still they struggle. Stayed in this one despite the struggles from the three-point line. The push call means that we'll move back up the other side of the floor for 2 more free throws. And this is where those little details matter. How Guinea have kept themselves in it. Been the better of the 2 teams from the free throw line. 3 of 10 for Angola. 10 of 12 it's been for Guinea. Mamadi, Giacchite, under a little bit of pressure here with 30 seconds left. Able to convert. Maybe just a little bit of a lull as Giacchite. Can't find it. There's a lane violation called, so he'll get another opportunity. Gets a break. Chance to retake.
Guinea has gone to the line 14 times, 11 for 14. Make that 12 for 15. That's just good basketball. The way that they go and get to the basket, the way that they create the foul, but Angola has gotten to the line 3 out of 10 times. I mean, they're getting there, but they just have to take their time on the free throw line and just cash in those free throws.
Free throws are free. Now there's a chance to go 2 for 1 to down. They opt not to. The zone holds. Bongo. Gonçalves. The kick across back to Tundao. There is Jallo picking up the foul. Just his first foul. Gives a chance for Tundao. Of course, key member of Petro de Luanda. He's Been with the club since 2015. Twice he's won the Angolan MVP award. 2024. He's a BL champion. He's been all BL. First team twice, all BL defensive team, second defensive team. In 2025, drops in the shot.
He has experience on both ends of the floor, the way that he plays defense, and the way that he can carry a team in the defensive position, but he's the floor general of this Angolan team, and he is leading the way.
Should be the final possession of this first half. Now into the path of boom. Diakite. Open on one side. Now they'll hand it to Dumpia. His shot won't go in, and that's going to be a close to the first half. They do hold Guinea. We're hoping to just find that final connection. They get the shot off. They take the lead in. And we have two well-matched up teams with two master strategists at the helm, and it's been an interesting first half. Said a marquee matchup has lived up to that, and certainly we've seen two of Africa's finest going at it. It's Guinea 34, Angola 33 as we head into the half.
It's been a tremendous game so far. As we could see, 59% from Angola for the 2-point and 36% from the 2-point for Guinea. But the rebounds, Guinea dominates 25 to Angola's 19. Turnovers, a little bit too much for Guinea as they have 10. And Angola has 5. But take a look at the top scorers.
Alpha Jallo leads the way with his 14 points. You see, no Angolan player in double digits just yet. Just 9 points from Valente to lead the way. And what we've seen is a struggle from the three-point line. That number at 7%, 1 of 14 shots is something that we'll keep an eye on. But you see the work here. Excellent sliding in on the baseline from Silla. Gonsalves came in with some real intent. Offhand with the finish with his right hand. And while aggressive take here, goes with the strong hand on the other side to finish with his left.
In the second quarter, we saw back-to-back plays from and lead changes from both teams as they have brought the energy. Angola has been tremendous on the offensive end, understanding the defense that they were being played, but you could see here that three-point shot from Boom at the three-point line, and Jallo just stopping and popping at that free throw line.
It's been a masterful performance from Alpha Jallo, showcasing every piece of his triple-level scoring threat, but Valente didn't get to double digits. Was really impressive the way he attacked the rim. The blow and dunk and a couple of sequences that could have gone his way, and we might have a different scoreline here, but it's all about the details, and the details involved taking care of the basketball. Bruno Fernando, this was the moment. Thunder jam, the sonic boom from Big Bruno. Wow. And that got the crowd back in it. This is where we are. Angola unable to pick up the lead. It's 34-33 at the half. We'll be back with more second half action. Stay locked in.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
The drive in there is cleared out by Tavares. First block on the board. Paint protector of the highest order.
Morgana attacks. Bit of separation. In the paint. And it's that man, the big fella. And Okubundu, there was a shot by Agata. And he throws it down. There's a step back three. It's up, no good. Missy comes up with it. Missy going the length of the floor, and look out below. My goodness. Coach, I just saw man fly in the sky.
Oh, that was full takeoff there for Missy.
Ulari. Watara sent back. Not in my house.
You see the drive here, but the amazing block.
Time try to kick out, but good hands. Abada. Abada goes quickly, gets rejected. Well, what recovery right there.
Great stock down in transition.
Another big rebound. Kande, well, he's been fantastic for Congo. Shot. Kande! Oh, wow! Sky's on in! Look at him, sky in. Elevator all the way up.
Tamakoya unable to score, but now a 2-on-1 here. Trying to go in reverse. Oh my goodness! Citraka now with 11. Well, look at the putback done by Citraka.
Steal. John Jordan. Trying to lob up. Oh my! The throwdown is put right in there. Kande catches and connects.
Oh, the backwards dunk in flight mode.
Giovanni looking for a kick out. Any bucket now will make it a single possession game, but the elevation by Missy. There's the block.
Trying to go up top. Oh man! Poster time. Wow!
Oh, what a pass and dunk.
Well, you look at how we run a feet up top and two guys caught underneath. And Ward, wow.
That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
What a fascinating first half it has been, and it is Milton Valente. Well, put a stamp on his performance in that first half. Open it up with the dunk and the feed from Children and now 4 of 7 from the field for his 9 points. He has been impressive with his ability to attack the rim and finish under pressure.
Yeah, he brings a lot to this game for Angola. He can attack the basket. He can come off the screen and just go straight and dive to the basket. He knows how to reach the defender as he continues to get buckets for Angola.
26 points in the paint for Angola at 68%, and a big part of that reason for them is the way that they were able to just facilitate and go hard, and that's probably going to be something that they look at, because it's been a struggle from the three-point line. On the other side, came in off the bench, did Jallo, and since he's been on the floor, well, it's been in full control. Well, for Jallo picking up where he left off in his 28-point opening performance in a win over South Sudan.
Yeah, 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists in the last game. But in this game, he has 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists so far, as he knows how to contribute on the offensive end for Guinea, as you see him stopping and popping on that free throw line and just being able to score at will for Guinea.
It was masterful, and what we are going to see in the second half, we don't know. Amadi Diakite held to 5 points and 0 of 4 shots, most of his points coming all from the free throw line. 14 points for Diallo, 8 rebounds for Diakite, 2 assists for Diallo as well. And Diakite might not have too many field goals, but the work that he's been able to do on the boards, well, that's certainly helped Guinea a lot.
Yeah, he had tremendous talent. He's long and lean and definitely going to pick up more rebounds, but he has 5 points this game. Someone else on Guinea has to step up, as you have 14 points from Jallo and the next person is 6 points. So hopefully they get into that momentum and facilitate the ball, continue to move the ball, as they have 5 assists in this game so far.
Yeah, Guinea only 8 points in the paint, 14 bench points, and again, their ability to hit the 3-ball and get to the free throw line, and those are 2 aspects of their game that really help them stay in the game. So whether they're able to get the field goal shots off or not, the fact that they're able to get to the free throw line and convert it at 85%, that's just been a factor.
Yeah, they definitely know how to get to the free throw line, use their body, and then when they get there, they're making free baskets off the free throws, and that's what's keeping them in the game, because if you look statistically, 4 out of 14 right now from the three-point line, where they were 14 from 28 in their last game. So hopefully they pick up the pace in that area and just continue to facilitate the ball. I mean, they only have 5 assists, and for me, I think that the more the team touches the ball in one possession, the better off you're going to have a high chance of scoring.
Guinea had the biggest lead of the game at 8 points, and then had a scoring run where they went 9 unanswered. Angola, well, they fought their way back with the 8-point scoring run of their own to tie up affairs at 32 points apiece. And that 1-point lead that they got taken into the half. So the adjustments here for the Angolans, they're probably going to have a look at that 3-point line, and that's going to be a big factor in the way that they play in that half.
I mean, if I'm Guinea, I'm staying in a zone, because they played their best against the defense in that zone. When they went to man, that gave Angola an opportunity to score at will inside the paint, as you said. 26 points in the paint from Angola. So if I'm Guinea, I'm trying to stay in that zone and making it hard, making it one and done up of every shot for Angola. And as we see Angola coming out, what would they do? Continue to get the ball inside, continue to get those offensive rebounds, and get second chance points. As their second chance points, they didn't have any because of the zone from Guinea. So hopefully they understand that and just shift that, and then continue to do the best that they can getting the ball inside.
Only 5 turnovers from Angola in the first half. Guinea were unable to convert any of those turnovers into points. See 6 points from turnovers for Angola. Children now, the matchup with Solomon Boom Jr., that has not disappointed at all. You see 2 very skilled guards facilitate, run floor general for their troops, and well, it certainly has been fun to watch. You see the foot speed as well as the decision making in full flight.
I mean, we see Valente with 9 points, Fernando with 7 rebounds, and Dundo with 3 assists. And I mean, it's 34-33. It's a very tight, close game. There were 6 lead changes. There were 5 time ties. So it's going to continue to be like that for the 20 minutes. And the team that plays the whole 20 minutes is going to come out with the win.
Well, sometimes you have to just forget about the last 20 and then approach it just fresh. And the fresh approach will require them to continue to be aggressive, attacking the paint. The main facilitator and the matchup problem so far has been that man, Milton Valente. Skillfully, he's been able to find seams of space where seemingly there are none. And he's given these fans, young and old, reasons to, well, get behind their team.
I mean, these 2 teams that we're seeing here play today are from Group C. They both have a win in this tournament so far, so they know what's at stake. The team that wins today is going to be in the lead, at least for tonight, taking the lead in the Group C.
a step closer to direct qualification to the quarterfinal. That is what is at stake, and it's one more game in the group after tonight for Guinea and for Angola, but they still have 20 minutes to negotiate.
Un error de resalto, aquí ficas. No puede haber ni un error, ni un corte. Y a que te eso va 5 puntos más todos de lance libre. Segundo máximo anotador es de lance libre. Vamos ya, ¿eh?
Vamos, familia, vamos.
¡Gol! Si es zona,
Here. Okay.
Time about to be back in as we resume action here at Paviliao Wawichia Verbalis. We are in Mosamej in the province of Namib, and the home team, Angola, looking to continue this successful campaign, looking to give the hometown fans a reason to be happy, to leave you with some joy. But City National, after their opening impressive win against South Sudan, they hold a 1-point lead on the back of 14 points from Alpha Jallo, and they will have the basketball as Dubia, Diakite, Jallo, Usman Drame, and Silla, the final piece. There's Silla first touch, and Silla gets the finish.
He's the one that got the first points in the first quarter, and now he leads the way with the first points in the third, as he has 8 points in this game so far.
Those cuts on the baseline have been tough to cover, and he's been highly effective every time he catches it.
You got to have your head on a swivel if you're Angola, because they are backdooring cut and just cutting behind the defense.
First touch for Fernando. Tries the hook shot, and that falls in. Nice first touch for Bruno Fernando. He moves up to 7. Jallo drives in. There is contact, probably contact from Valente first on the body.
You see here Jallo just knowing how to use his body to create the foul as he goes to the free throw line. That will be Valente's second foul of the game.
Still pleading his case, wants the goaltend call, looking for the and one from the referee, so it will be 2 shots. Valente, Bruno Fernando, Gilson Bango, Bras Machachi, and Childerton Dow. They're the starting 5 for Angola. Well, they plead their case. Jallo, we have not seen that too often. 5 of 7 now from the free throw line. Still pleading and fighting for the call.
You gotta focus on your free throws, because the refs will call the game the way they see fit, as Jallo misses 2 of his free throws due to frustration.
Now gives a little bit of hope here to Dow and Angola. But at San Negros, the Black Antelopes ball picked off there by Jallo. Jallo ahead now to Silla again. Seko Silla. Trying to wrestle back his own miss.
Yeah, one of the smallest on the court as far as height-wise, but always finds his way, getting some offensive rebound and just being strong. He plays big as he's fouled on that possession.
Some players just have a knack for being in the right place at the right time, being able to use magnetic hands to pull back the basketball. Jallo's, the intended recipient, stepped out of bounds. Another good piece of work from Mashachi. Jello. Dumbia pressures Usman Drame. Drives in, sent away. They are so good on that chase down block, and there is contact away from the ball, nothing called.
Good defensive possession for Angola to get that block and the steal.
Fernando pitches it back to them down. Now they go inside. Back out to Bruno Fernando. Chiakite does a good job of staying in front and wins back the possession. Two players that are featured on NBA rosters guarding each other. Fernando, Chiakite. Now Challo turns inside. Off the foot, it's going to be Angola basketball. So the pressure you can feel is starting to build here. Some tension on the play. Ball spills off his foot. Not yet seeing any offensive flow and rhythm from either team. Bruno Fernando. Again, the matchup with Chiakite. He'll turn over the left shoulder. Dumbia, there's Silla on the base. Trying to hook the pass into Drame's path. Again, some great defense here from Angola. Valente. Bango! Powerful move and big man play inside the paint.
Oh, you just see that poise and that patience from Bango as he gets the bounce pass from Valente and just knocks it down.
Such strong play. That's a powerful play. Big man play inside. And we get another lead change. 7th one of the game so far. Bango, long rebound. Trying to throw it down. Machachi! 2 points.
Great effort from Angola not to give up that play as Guinea just made a defensive lapse on that one.
Full court pressure. Contact is called. Valente gets the foul call. That's his 3rd. 13th foul for Angola as well. They got to be careful. We've seen the scenario play out.
It's real easy to get your 4th foul because of your excitement and the way that you're playing defense. So Valente is a very experienced player, so definitely knows not to foul.
Corner shot from Chiakite. There's contact on the leg, and there is Machachi whistled for it. Question is whether it is a 2 or a 3-point attempt.
You always want to let the players land when they're shooting 3-point shots for safety reasons, and that was just a foul on Angola.
So it is 3 shots for Chiakite in the corner. All of his points coming from the free throw line in this one so far. Mamadi Chiakite. Second miss. Now that's the 3rd straight miss for this Silly National Guinea team.
Yeah, it's unlike them to miss their free throws, so they know how to get to the free throw line, so if they just take their time and gather themselves just like that.
Milwaukee Bucks, Oklahoma City Thunder, Cleveland Cavaliers, and San Antonio Spurs is featured on all of those rosters as Chiakite. Two of the 3 he gets. Back within 1. 2-3 zone.
I was just about to say that you see Guinea in a 2-3 zone trying to prevent the inside movement of Angola.
Lucchini off the Fernando screen. That rattles out Chiakite while trying to pick up the rebound. He goes right out of bounds.
So next time I put somebody, it's not a foul.
trying to put it off the back of the defender. They're trying to be too clever. Took down. Now a chance out on the break for Silla. Diakite. Drame, quick fire three. Falls on in, and that is big time shot making for Usman Drame.
Yeah, that's a big time shot in this quarter for him, having 3 points in this game.
Coming up with crucial plays when it matters. Fernando tried the quick pass, he gets it back. Now we'll turn. On the drive is Miguel. Shot clock violation.
That's great defensive movement from Guinea as they are not letting up, even though both teams are playing a little out of whack when they came out of this halftime, but defense has been the winner on both ends of the floor for this game.
And with the continued struggles of the Angolan team from the three-point line, no reason for Guinea to move out of the zone at all.
Yeah, not until Angola proves that they could consistently knock down three-point shot. Guinea should definitely stay in that 2-3 zone because Angola wants to get the ball in the paint, and if Angola sees that, just send someone to the high post to disrupt the defense of Guinea. That's the only way that you're going to break the zone defense.
You got to shoot your way out sometimes.
Or overload. You can overload one side.
Certainly can. It's Dupia. Swatted away again. Well, paint patrol has been in full flow. Bongo, Fernando trying to turn this possession into a score. Miguel, thought about the pass. 7 seconds on that shot clock. Miguel drops off to Fernando, and Bruno Fernando draws the contact and will get a chance to go to the free throw line again.
That was a great attack, finding the gaps in that zone to go all the way to the basket and dish it off to Fernando to get the foul. And another way to break the zone defense is flow in transition. If you get the defensive rebound and you flow into transition, they can get some fast break points, as Angola only has 6. If you don't like the zone defense that Guinea is playing, run the floor fast and try to get easy buckets that way.
Get there before the zone is able to set up. Attack the gaps. There is Fernando. Ties it up. Knotted back up at 41 points apiece. The 6th time we've been tied in this one. Shallow. The last time these two teams met, only 1 point separated them. Now Diakite on the drive. Strong it goes, and then Drame bundles to the floor. The contact call comes in. Now, 5th team foul again for Angola. With 5 minutes left, they're going to have to scale back, temper back their aggression on the defensive end.
Yeah, you just see here the take from Diakite and then the push from behind that sends a white jersey flying. And now they're in the bonus, and the next time, every single foul, they get to go to the free throw line.
Forces Bruno Fernando to hit to the bench. Nine points, 9 rebounds. Picking up that foul. There is Usman Drame. Fresh off his championship-winning antics as president of FIBA Africa, Anibal Manaf watches on courtside.
It's always nice to see the president and the people from the federation, from each national team come and support and be proud of what they're seeing.
Second shot doesn't quite go the way that Guinea wanted. It's picked up here by the Valencia Negras. Out and down. Finally finds one from the three-point line. Second three-pointer. They go up by 2.
That only.
Shakite. Now the quick fire reply. Perfect reply. And That is holding the nerve shooting from Kaba.
The way that that three just silenced the crowd right now is just an uproar and just an emotional wave in this gym.
The emotion from the make from the Dow, and then the silence quickly on the other side. The Dow again. Children and Dow! Shot just a little bit short. Shallow spins. Possession is saved there. Jakite waits for Jallo on the handoff. Trying to go up looking for the contact call. No call. They have numbers. It's dropped off to Gonsalves. Miguel shot! Second three ball. Third three-pointer for Angola. And they are finding their range when they need it most.
What a shot from Angola, back-to-back threes, and just leading the way for them in this third quarter as they lead by 2.
Now, the unsportsmanlike foul has come in, and the call is on Jakite. Off the ball contact there, unsportsmanlike. So that's going to be 2 shots and possession after the three-point break. This is going to hurt them quite a bit. Third foul on Mighty Jakite.
The momentum seems to be in Angola's favor just by that unsportsmanlike foul from Jakite, as that rewards some free throw for Angola. Just not the position that you want to do, especially being your third foul.
Bongo gets a breather. Kokila comes back in. Selton Miguel. Now the referees will confer once again. So I think the talk really is about the make on the three, which counts, and now Miguel will have to shoot 2. So the conference continues. Instant replay system is triggered. The review, I believe, will probably come in as they look at whether it was a 2 or a 3 on the catch and shoot, which I think was clear, and then they'll review the foul as well.
The refs taking their time to get this right as they know what's on the line for this game, and as we figure out what the decision will be.
Maybe determining whether the foul was called before the three-point shot went up, and that will also give them an indication as to where and what happened. So here's the play. And the contact situation, well, just let it all roll out. The shot from Miguel.
They have different angles and different views to show, and that's what they're seeing on their end. But you see just the play in that possession to see where his foot was on the line or not on the line. But it was a clear distance that it is a three-point basket.
And I think now to try and determine the contact scenario happened between Diakite and De Sousa. Stuffed the ball there, shot goes in, and so headbutting. That's where
22,
it happens.
22.
So 22, that's the call on the shooter. Miguel trying to go ahead and try to take the
Because
shot.
there is a contact. Technical foul, no contact.
So, De Souza steps up. Chance to make two here. They keep possession. Another thing that happens with these replays is that it breaks the flow of the game a little bit and gives coaches a chance to talk. It's De Souza gets the second.
And it also gives favor to Angola because not only did they shoot those 2 free throws from the technical foul, they get the ball back.
They made the 3. They get with 2 points, so now they're up. 5-point swing, a potential 7-point or 8-point turnaround here. Miguel, he has time and space. Comes off wide left is Jallo. Ahead it goes to Kita. Jallo's shot. Short. Now with this Children down, attacking quickly up the paint, comes off his knee and back out of bounds.
And again, Jallo in that play just knows where to chip the ball out and the deflection that he has and just the all-around that he brings to this team.
Kumbia. Contact call there on the side. Skaba was actually involved there with Children down. 3rd foul now for Dindao.
Yeah, just a foul you just don't want to pick up because Guinea is in the bonus. They're going to continue to go to the free throw line after every single foul in this quarter.
Osman Kaba. First AfroBasket for him. Represented Guinea at the under 18 level at the 2020 AfroBasket. Second one falls in as well. Back to a 2-point game it is. There is Gonçalves into the hands of Miguel. Still, they sit back in their 2-3 zone. Valente. Sousa. Shot clock winds down. Lucchini fires off the shot. Great for the rebound, and they keep it back. Valente, fresh 14 seconds. Now Lucchini will kick out to Valente. Driving back in. Contest was good enough from Kita to keep that alive. Guinea. Alpha Jallo! Wow! What a great piece of work as he drives in and finishes.
Oh, that's just too easy going to the basket. And this is the 7th tie of this game so far. As
shot is good. Miguel has the range. Lines up another one. 12 points it is. Southern Miguel gets the ball back. Lucchini. Cool heads prevail as he holds up and will reset the offense again. Miguel draws the defense right out. He'll go to the runner. Banker doesn't work. Kita trying to find Silla. Now with 3 ball. Jakita's shot rims out. Beautiful pass ahead and the dunk. Wow, that is the pass and the finish as Kokila gets his crowd back in it.
Oh, that's definitely going to be on the highlight. What a vision and beautiful dish in that play for the bang out dunk.
That is a dive drop and money is deposited by Kokila. Court vision on 100. Spider sense is activated.
Oh, just that beautiful pass and bang out dunk from Kokila as he goes into flight mode.
Miguel given a chance to rest for just a second with 49 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Angola, they've wrestled back the lead, back to 5. Chance at Usman Kaba again. Third division in France. He plays his basketball. The 23-year-old French Guinean. Second one.
Yeah, he has 10 points. His good contributions to this Guinean team.
Masterful. Lukeni. Fake inside to Sousa. Big time players make big time plays, and Sousa drops in the 2 points.
And that play, it was just the poise and the patience where you see here, just waiting Gonzalez as he passes the ball. And just amazing court vision in that play. Second
time we've seen a magnificent pass from Gonzalez. The pass creating the offense just as much as the finish. That's his 5th assist. Go along with 4 points and showcasing some of his real value here. Unlocking the zone with some pinpoint passing. D'Souza with some pinpoint finishing. Chance for 3-point play. And able to pick up all 3. Largest lead of the game for Angola as they push up to 6 points. Final 33 seconds. Trying to prevent the 2-for-1. Go into a press of their own. Ball safely in the hands there of Silla. Kaba finds Jello. Jello stays above the screen. There's a foul by Cisco. Both teams in the penalty, so it's going to be 2 shots here for Jello. 5 of 8 now from the free throw line. It's been a quiet third quarter for him.
You just don't want to foul with that many, the shot clock winding down, especially giving a free opportunity for Guinea. But again, the smartness of Jallo to understand the assignment, to understand that they are in the bonus as he uses his body. But it was just too far from the basket to foul.
Now, got to hold his composure. Empty trip last time, Drown. Gets that one to fall. Does serve as a reminder that the last time these teams played, it was a 1-point game that Guinea came away with the win, 66-65. In qualifiers, second one falls in for Jallo.
Yeah, you remember those moments where you play against the national team that you beat by 1 or lost by 1. So that's why this game has been top tier from the moment that tip-off went.
Finds Gaku again. Gaku drops in a big-time 3-pointer to close out the third quarter, and Abubakar Gaku gives Angola the biggest lead of the game.
Oh, what a 3-point shot to end the third quarter. as he lights the way, and you see the fans up on their feet, the music playing, and the proudness of the gym and this national team.
Ice in his veins in front of his hometown crowd. Abubakar Gaku gives Angola the lead, and at the end of 3, it's Guinea 53, Angola 60. One more quarter of play to come.
With that being the largest lead for Angola, they're shooting 56% at the 2-pointers, but look at the 78% free throw attempts, 21-27 for Guinea, and that's what's kept them in the game. But the 2-point baskets from Angola getting inside the paint has really done them justice in this game, and the way that they have showed up on that 3-point line has given them the lead, as we see the best three-pointers, the 3-point quarter plays.
Well, you look at what has happened there in that third quarter. Bruno Fernando, he was fantastic picking up the score right there. We've seen some high-flying antics. Paint patrol, they have been spectacular guarding the paint at times. Angola, Jilson Bango, both ends of the floor, finishes inside, and Diakite tried as he might throughout that third quarter. There were some frustrating moments for Mamadi Diakite, but there finds Usman Drame for the 3.
Yeah, the way that they're stepping up and all the block shots and the way that Angola is playing defense, they won that third quarter 27-19 against Guinea. And the way they're facilitating, they're shooting better off of the 3-point line. They're 5 for 22, but they made their most threes in that third quarter, and that is why they are up 60-53.
1 made 3 in that first half, 4 made 3s in that third quarter. That is really a turnaround, and that's how Angola have helped push ahead. Pressure 3-point shooting. Abubakar Gaku, who's had the code, is at the end of the quarter. And you want to find out a little bit more, you can scan that QR code, download the app, courtside 8091. AfroBasket features on there, as well as the Asia Cup and EuroBasket preliminaries. Fourth quarter action. Here, Coach Luol Deng and the coaching staff of South Sudan, they look on. Gonçalves for Angola. Start out this fourth and final quarter. Gaku. Ball gets batted away. João Fernandes getting his first bit of burn. Abubakar Gaku, Francisco Coquila. And Gonçalves, the 5 on the floor here for Coach Canals. Lukeni, pull up from the elbow. Strong bit of work. Gaku saves it. Gonçalves can't find it. Would have pushed the lead up to 10 points on that make. Jallo. Guinea still live to fight another possession. There is the offensive foul. Gaku trying to get the home crowd right behind them. Third foul there on Alpha Jallo.
He definitely wants to be aware of that 3 fouls as he's needed for this team. But he tried to trick the refs on that play, but he got caught, and that's why he got 3 fouls.
Sharp work by the officials, making the right call on that one. Now off the ball foul, just before the shot goes up from Lukeni. Holding foul. The first foul of the Hafiz Kokila, whistled there. Jallo. Pass is deflected. They have a chance here in transition. Gaku. The catch and shoot, and try to walk away with confidence. That one a bit strong though. Trying to ride the wave of the shooting
and the crowd.
A little bit of a heat check as well.
It's going to be a long fourth quarter as even though Guinea is down by 7 points, they still have a way to chip in, but the way that Angola's defense has been tremendous.
Ball is pitched back. Careless with it there. Now ahead it is at 2 big points as the pass from Diallo is put back in there by Kaba.
We talked about how Guinea is really good at making up for your mistakes, and just on your mistakes on that, trying to be fancy, they had a 2-point basket.
Kaba now at 12 points. And Salvez drops off to Kokila. Drame says no. Diallo. Keita. Back out to Diallo. Wanted the contact. Keita keeps it alive. Shot clock. Now at 7. Kokila's drawn into contact situation again.
Now we hope that he's okay as he's a bit shaken up on the floor at this moment. But that is
Kokila's 4th foul. Here the hard drive from Kaba. Second late, good high.
as Kokila goes to the bench with his 4 fouls. He'll definitely come back later in the line, but he needs to take a break so he doesn't get his 5th.
So more changes, both coaches. Ahmed Doumbia back in. Diakite off the floor momentarily. Alpha Diallo shot, it dials it in from the 3-point range.
Yeah, he just really has that confidence and the green light for this Guinea team as he is leading the way with 21 points.
Now it is a strong baseline drive. Well, Francisco. In the act of shooting there, draws the contact from Keita. There's going to be a high level of physicality you feel here down the stretch. This is going to be a grinded out win for either side.
Definitely going to be neck and neck down the wire to the last minutes as both teams have been playing amazing. There's been 11 lead change and 7 ties in this game, and that just shows how aggressive this game has been, how competitive this game has been all night long.
Francisco registers his first point. Important to make. Lisboa and Benfica in Portugal played in the 2024 Champions League. Francisco gets that one to fall as well. Pushes it up to 2 possessions. Well, he's being substituted out. Back comes Sousa. Full court pressure persists. Down. Trying to stay up on Doumbia. Bounce pass to Diallo. Diallo competed on the pass. Miguel there to try and plead his case. Now a lot of talking. That's why there is a delay. Look here. Sideline out of bounds. It's still a delay. Not sure if there was a technical foul called. Contact on the floor. And this is the question, and the second delay, they just understand exactly what was happening.
It's just a very intense environment right now in this game.
Now there is definitely contact from Gaku in the corner as Diakite goes down. And Mamadi Diakite once again will go to the free throw line.
That's the second time where he's fouled on that three-point shot. You have to allow any player shooting to land on the floor, and that's why this foul was called.
Mamadi Diakite, 7 points. All of his points have come from the free throw line. 8 rebounds, 3 assists.
Very rare to see all your points coming from the free throw line, but that just attests to how he can get to the free throw line.
For Guinea, I don't think it matters how they come as long as the points do come. Second one falls in. Now 8 of 10. Third one rattles out, and that looks like it comes off the hand there of Usman Drame. Lots of hands in between Sousa and Drame. The ball, however, with Angola. The calm before the storm, one feels here. Dundao. Switch up now. Defensive. Dundao had the time and the space. South Miguel. Pushing up just a little bit higher now. Miguel. Taking his time. Shot clock winds down. Miguel drives in. Miguel drops it in. Shot clock winding down. That is superb work by Southern Miguel.
Yeah, he has 12 points in this game, but it started from the previous defensive possession where Angola is playing so aggressive, and Miguel just doing what he does best, taking the time and setting up his team as he has 12 points.
Drame sees the extra pass. The pass, though, from Silla, who's had a pretty good game. That's a rare mistake, but it's when it matters most now as the pressure starts to build on both teams.
You see here Miguel just taking it all the way, and he really took his time to get to the basket and float it up over the white jersey.
Dundao and Angola looking to find some more space. Kick to the corner, back out it comes to Childe. Dundao! 3 big points. Dundao drops in the 3. The lead pushes up to 7. Patience in possession, and the crowd, they're right back in it.
You see the shot clock is running down, an attack to the basket, and the kick out 3-point shot. Count the basket and put some 3-pointers on the board for Angola.
Pass from Fernandez, the finish from Dundao, and the timeout called here on the floor with 5:45. Majalko, Siric, and Guinea, they need some answers.
Guinea is still in the game. They're only down 7, but the way that the crowd and the momentum is definitely in favor in this building to Angola as they continue to make the strides. But I would say it started from defense. The way that they've been playing defense has really created their offense. As you see here, Miguel shooting that 3-point shot with confidence and really came into this game controlling the tempo of it for this team, and he has 14 points and 3 rebounds in today's game so far.
6 of 26 now. That is after being 1 of 14 at halftime. Around 6 of 12 here in the second half. And turned around the narrative from the three-point line. It's helped them compile the 7-point lead. Southern Miguel 14 points, 2 of 6 from the outside.
Yeah, 4 of 5 from the 2-point, 80%. And not only that, his composure when it's needed, where he gathers the ball, he sets everybody else, tells everybody to go to their position, and he leads the way as a floor general right now for Angola.
One thing that was said is that Guinea have got to get a score on this possession, and Jallo steps back for 3 and ice cold, and that is just ice in his veins. Alpha Jallo.
I mean, what did you expect? You knew he was going to pull up for that 3-point shot right now in this crucial moment, as he has 24 points for Guinea.
Cisco and Dundao. Jakite here on the matchup. Dundao gets by him. There is contact. That is going to be the 4th foul on Mamadi Diakite.
Just being aware of that, you see here the attack to the basket and the strong from Dundao as he takes it to the hole. The shortest one, but the quickest, fastest one on the court, and just has no fear as he continues to show up for this Angolan team. As he has 8 points, he's got to the free throw line 4 times, as he's 2 for 3 at this moment.
Speed mismatch for most on the continent, and now when caught in those situations, you see him hold his nerve. Made the 3 a little bit earlier. Now, down again. And 9 big points.
You see full court pressure defense from Angola, just not letting up with that momentum.
Silla to Jakite. He's pressured. Alpha Jallo has had the answer most of the time here for Guinea. He'll just come inside. His baseline jumper strong. Now Dundao again. Gaku kicks it up. Southern Miguel. The kick out to Gaku from the baseline. Strong on the shot now with a chance for them to try and keep it alive. Ball goes out of bounds. 4 came in. Trying to extend the lead back out to 3 possessions. Get just a little bit of comfort. Now Bruno Fernando in, Francisco out.
He needs to find a way to attack the basket and get in their rhythm, as Angola's just been dominating on them and pushing them out of their position on the defensive end. So hopefully in this possession right now, Guinea understands and finds the momentum and movement that they need to put some points on the board.
The movement and momentum favoring Angola. Southern Miguel off the board. Well, maybe not the right time to do that kind of play. The kick out to Gaku catches it in rhythm. Turnover now to Jakite. And that will be a goaltend as Fernando skies in late. So now the miss on one end and the 2-point conversion on the other. That's a 4-point swing.
I think the players are just excited for the crowd, but you see right here, Jakite, as he's going up, it's a goaltend, but that's a 2-point basket. You don't want to make this mistakes. And as we called out, Guinea knows how to capitalize on their opponent's mistakes consistently. And so hopefully Angola understands that the fans are going to be happy if it's a layup or a dunk or a free throw, but just keep it consistent, as Jakite has 11 points for Guinea.
His first field goal, that goaltend is the first time it's dropped in.
It didn't really drop in.
Well, it counts as a field goal, and here it is. 4-point differential. How much will they think about that play down the stretch? Miguel to Fernando. He goes to the right hand, strong move. Bruno Fernando.
Oh, good sweep through. One dribble power movement from Fernando as he has 11 points.
Trying to work that ISO, and Gaku steals ahead of Jello and times the foul. Strong work from Abubakar Gaku. The call coming in. You see Jello here trying to time the foul call. I'd be very surprised if we don't get a review on the foul. The referee's call for count, and it is instant replay. There's a coach's challenge on the foul, and they will go have a look on that contact situation. Definitely shooting two now to determine if it's an act of violence and if there will be an upgrade on it. Referees having a look here as Jello trying to make sure that Gaku doesn't get an easy two. We'll have to determine whether there will be an upgrade on the call. So looks like they have concluded the review from the sideline. We'll just wait for the call. No upgrade on it, stays common foul, and so two shots it will be for Abubakar Gaku.
That would be Jallo's fourth foul in this game so far. Angola really have picked up their defense consistently in this second half, which is the reason why they're up 71-65. It's their offensive movement, but it's really, truly starting from defense. They're on a tangent, they're sliding their feet and really being aggressive on the defensive end.
8 points for Gaku. Two of those shots come from the three-point line. Close out 2 quarters. Gaku pushes the lead up to 8 now. Angola taken into a 3-possession game. Jallo's shot, line drive, push up there, and the momentum is well and truly shifted in favor of the home team.
Yeah, you see that Angola is high hedging on that. Anytime a Guinea member is coming off of that ball screen, they're high hedging, which is giving them a 1 second, 2 seconds away from the basket and just playing tremendous defense.
Now, down. Before the crowd gets right behind him, there's a timeout call as if there's any more need for drama. But the fans, they are well and truly behind their team here in Namibia. What a turnaround we've seen from Angola in the second half.
Yeah, we have, and the way that they're playing, as Fernando has a double-double with 11 points and 10 rebounds, leading the way for Angola. And the reason why they're being able to play this way is because we've never seen Guinea go back into that zone. And when they're not in that zone, you see Fernando being able to continue to back down in that post area, get the ball inside, and actually go to work. He has the low post to the high post. It's really given him the room to go to work because Guinea is not in that zone.
He's had to pick his moments as Bruno Fernando. Those tough front court matchups that he's had to consider and contest, and picking up 11 points and those 10 rebounds in a really strenuous situation when his team needs him the most. Well, that's why he's here. That's why he's part of the team. And now it will be duped out. The 27-year-old Golden MVP 2024, part of the 2019 AfroCat, part of 21 AfroBasket and the World Cup. Tries to extend the lead out. First one falls.
The largest lead of the game so far is coming with 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Looking to extend it to double digits. Dropping in. Children down. And Angola move up to a 10-point lead. Jandao pushes up to 10 points. Giallo loses his footing. Miguel this time goes. It's tapped in by D'Souza. Largest lead of the game for the home team.
And it started with defense on that possession as they continue to bring the energy and intensity in this fourth quarter.
Crowd getting behind the home team. Another turnover. Ahead it goes. Miguel to D'Souza. Dunks it home. Gaku, the drop off. D'Souza. The 2 points. The home crowd right behind the home team. And that puts a cap on everything. The exclamation point. 65-49. There's an eruption of support here in Namib. Wawichia Mirabales is on fire.
The fans are up on their floor cheering. You see a lot of red, yellow, and black in this building as Angola has lead the way in this game.
Well, there is an ejection now. That is the end of the game for Giallo. There is disappointment on his face. And right there is the moment where Giallo decided that he will not be a part of this one anymore. It's all falling apart for Guinea here down the stretch. The floor leader, Alpha Giallo, out of the game with 24 points, ejected.
Has to leave. 11 is still sitting on the bench.
Who is sitting the bench?
11 is still sitting.
We have the ball. Yes, yes. Coach, number 11 has to leave. Where is number 11? Okay, he left already. He left already. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. 3 shots. And then your ball.
So you heard it there, waiting for Alpha Giallo to leave the floor. Ejected from the game, as if any more drama was needed. Shallow will make his way out to the arena. And play will resume. Angola. Childe now putting a cap on his performance. 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 12 points. He misses the 3rd free throw. 2 of 9 from the field, but it's job done here. He won fields with 2:08. It'll be hard for Guinea to try and wrestle back momentum in the final 2:08. Just too little time left on the clock.
Anything can happen in this AfroBasket tournament, as we've seen it all already after these 3 days of games so far.
Bruno Fernando on the misprite. Sousa, there's a foul with Keita. And Fernando, hard contact.
Yeah, that was a hard foul, but it unnecessary because the shot clock was running down.
In he came on the miss. You see the foul. Keita not once but twice there. Big Bruno Fernando. We've seen reviews utilized multiple times by coaches.
And that would be Keita's second foul for Guinea.
Only one. You got it already.
No, that one. I won it, so I won it.
No. This is not only one. Whether got it or not.
So you don't even want to check?
No. For me, I didn't.
Please,
coach.
It's important. We're talking about going to quarterfinals.
Yeah. But you already. Sorry. Coach, you already got it already. Okay. So.
One and done. That's the call. Whether the review is successful or not, it is. Angola, Bruno Fernando. Second shot missed. Crowd waiting with anticipation. Guinea. Final. 85. 80 seconds here. Tapped out there by Miguel. The intensity has dialed up on the defensive end here from Angola. With 95 seconds left, we'll get another timeout called here on the floor. And it is Guinea who want to have a discussion. 65-81, it's all, well, pretty much been dominated by Angola down the stretch. We've seen some great work to force 3 consecutive turnovers, went on the run, and then Shallow fouling out, well, getting himself ejected from the game, changing up the momentum, and now the momentum is well and truly with the home team.
Yeah, since the last 4 minutes of this 4th quarter, Angola has really put the pedal to the metal and has put Guinea on their back. The way that they have showed up on the defensive end and making that conversion into their offensive flow, and they've just been consistent with that, getting the ball inside and utilizing the big man under the block and giving them space to go to work. Guinea has got out of that zone defense, which has allowed an open space for Angola.
De Souza will put a cap on the performance. It was Gaku dropping off the pass. De Souza finishing. And the joy from Fernando behind. It feels like he almost had the dunk as well. Silvio Sousa, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 assists and 9 points. shot from Kaba. Comes off now, more contact there is.
You could just see the momentum shift that is in favor of Angola, and I do have to piggyback off what you said, having Jallo go out of the game, or he was basically the energy and the score and the defensive player just all over the floor for Guinea, and you could just see the deflation of Guinea right now as there's only 1 minute and 31 seconds left as Angola's in the bonus, and they will continue to shoot some free throws every time they get fouled. Keita has 3 fouls for Guinea.
6. Bruno Fernando back to charity stripe Angola. 20 of 30, 67% as a team. Fernando pushes his total up to 12. Second one falls in. Still, the full court pressure persists. Via pressure by him down. Kaku comes on the track. Kick out to Jakite. Jakite thought about it. Now the shot way downtown. Vidal can't keep his footing, but he does keep the ball alive.
If you're Angola, just set up an offense, run your offense, let the clock shot go down, use the clock, it's in your favor.
Vidal and Angola. Bruno Fernando turns it. Fernando tried to drop in another one. And loving every second of playing in front of his home crowd. You see the work here from Gaku. Smart work from Vidal to keep that alive, but they are all in sync. That is chemistry. $14 points now. 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Limited Guinea to just 12 points here in the fourth quarter.
That's a good defense for Angola to be able to do that.
In transition, Keita hits. Gaku will throw ahead, then Fernando trying to finish this with the exclamation mark again. He draws Keita into the foul.
For me, that's just a little bit of too early offense, but you see here just tried to flight mode it, and it left his hand, but continuing with the play, and again, Fernando going to the free throw line, but next time on this next offense possession, they don't need to score. They just need to move the ball left to right and let the clock wind down in their favor.
Do think trying to make sure that the home fans have a memory to take with them, that the win is good enough. The logic says that that's what should happen.
I think the win would be good for them as he gets the offensive rebound, and he has a double-double, 14 points and 14 rebounds for Fernando in this game.
Superb performance from Fernando. Vidal looking to get it. Sousa won't get it. Shot clock winds down. So the final 12.9 seconds. Still defensive pressure. Unrelenting from Angola. Dubia, pressure. Miguel trying to steal it back. And that will bring this contest to an end. It is the home team that hold on. Angola, they improved their record to 2-0 in Group C. And Guinea provided a stern test. And Angola, they were able to find the answers at full time. It's Guinea 68, Angola 84. And they will move now to the top of Group C. What a fantastic performance by them. And we have a look at the stats.
What a fantastic performance from Angola. 52% from the two-point lines, 59 from the free throw, and just having 41 rebounds with Guinea's 41. 20 assists in this team basketball is why they got the win. And we'll check out the top scorer.
24 for Jallo, 14 for Miguel. 3 players all in double figures. Kaba has 13 as well. And, well, they were good on the day. It was a hard-fought battle. No love lost between any of the players. Sportsmanship is respected, and that is, well, we've seen one of the marquee showcases unfold here on the floor. And Angola, they continue to build on their impressive record at home. They hold again to stay undefeated at home in AfroBasket competition, and they pick up an all-important win. The fourth quarter, well, it started out well for Guinea as they pushed out in transition. Pinpoint fast from Diallo and his playmaking when he was still on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely leading, but it was the inside from Angola, and you just saw that block shot from Guinea. However, it was at the last 4 minutes of this game where Angola really put the pressure and put the pedal to the metal. As you see Jallo doing what he does best with the confidence that he has. He went out of the game with 24 points. And here, the attack to the basket and the strong finish from Gonzalez, just doing what he does best. And Miguel just leading the way, 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists for this Angolan team. I mean, it's just a tremendous game to watch.
Children now found his range when it mattered the most. You see the shot go in, the pass from Francisco, the shot from Dindao, and there was a connection from long range that Angola, it clicked for them when it needed to. Miguel was great, Fernando was great, so was Childe Dindao. He found some chemistry when it mattered.
Yeah, it was just an all-around team basketball. Again, they had 20 assists. They found their rhythm without anybody coming after them. But again, what a game.
So to the top of Group C go Angola and South Sudan with a 1-1 record, Guinea with a 1-1 record, and Libya. Well, they are at the bottom of the group. It's been a fascinating day's play. 52-115. South Sudan picked up the win. Guinea 68. They go down to the host Angola 84. Hashtag AfroBasket round 2, day 3. Well, it has been a great showcase of Africa basketball. The premier showcase comes to an end today. So from Quentin Denason, Ifi Bekwe, and the team, we will see you tomorrow.